I believe we'll officially start on January 3rd, 2012. As I think we've talked before, we certainly want to assess all the institution. There's lots of things with our strategic planning. It's an exciting time as we prepare for the 150-year celebration. We know there's accreditation coming ahead. We know there's opportunities to continue building with our foundation. There's just a number of things that we're looking forward to early on, and we're just excited about that opportunity. Yes, sir. One thing I've learned over the last few years is about personalization. We have to do it better, faster than those that we are working with the state and within the region and nation. I think we'll also see a lot more opportunity for us to help build our brand. It's an excellent brand, and I think it's also going to be an opportunity for us to continue to rethink our marketing strategies and where we can best build the opportunities for the future growth of the institution. We've been very successful in our past, and I look forward to hopefully bringing some of those skills and that excitement to Emporia State University. We plan to then come into Emporia and get settled in so that we will start the new year as Kansas.
One of the things that we also liked, frankly, was his interview, his ability to answer questions, his candor, and I wouldn't be truthful if I weren't say from time to time his sense of humor, because in this job you have to have a sense of humor, which to us indicated he had the proper perspective to lead.
Sure. Well, I think I've talked earlier about I want to really be sure to assess, work very closely with the team, faculty, staff, students. We want to build and continue to build within the community, which I think is so important. That's not only called town government. That's what we have to be doing, working very closely together. Certainly we want to look at our current plan in terms of our strategies for the future, in terms of enrollment. I had mentioned earlier that I really want us to work very closely with foundation. You don't get a second chance to have a 150-year anniversary, and so it's a great opportunity for us to really seriously look at a fundraising and a capital campaign to help benefit the institution and the community. I look forward to meeting with a number of different groups early on. As I mentioned even when I was here before, 2 ears, 1 mouth, you've got to listen, give people the opportunity, both patience and persistence, but we're going to move forward. I think this is a wonderful institution, and we are just thrilled to be part of it. We'll probably start today, but we certainly had the opportunity to meet with a number of wonderful people. Many of them served on the search committee. They were just so gracious and so thoughtful to both Karen and to me when we were here before. And so we will very quickly be getting connections with the leaders here in the community, legislators and others, so we can build our relationships. As you know, much of it is about relationship building, and we simply want to continue to build those relationships with the region and the community and the state. Yes? I would very much like the opportunity to teach. We've not really discussed that at this point. I've been teaching for 20 years. Last I heard, I was a pretty good teacher, and so and very much enjoy being in the classroom. So I think I want to kind of get myself oriented early on, but I really do hope to have the opportunity very early to be a member of the faculty. That's very important to me. Having had the chance to both advise and to even chair and hood students for their doctoral degrees over the years, and master's students, as well as undergraduate students. So I really hope my area is education, and as I recall, you have a very good education program here. Well, early on, of course, we had a connection, having 2 degrees and having worked in Kansas before. As some of you may know, my wife's younger brother, who's the head coach of the women's basketball team in Washington, D.C., was an associate coach here, and so we did have at least some feel about the campus before, and your former head coach was from another part of the city and state, and we had a chance to get to know him as well. So just early on, we had a feeling. I'd actually been on the campus, it's been some time ago. The selling was really the people. Once we came on, the people here have just been absolutely wonderful, the faculty, staff, students, the community, and I'm most sincere, the board is wonderful. You are very blessed, you're very fortunate to have individuals with great passion for education and great passion for students.
So you're moving from West Texas to Kansas. How much of an adjustment is that going to be?
About a 9-hour drive.
As far as attitudes, no big adjustments as far as that?
Well, we look forward to, we've been very engaged in our local community, and it's meant a great deal to us. As some of you know, we've got a lot of family and had a chance to watch 10 nieces and nephews graduate, and really look forward to into a new community and being part of a new family, and finding an opportunity for us to continue to connect. So having had at least some experience in Kansas before, it makes a very nice transition for both of us, and my wife and I just look forward to being part of the community.
What is one thing you'd like the students to know about you?
I'm excited. I hope they are. I really, students mean everything to me. You are why we do what we do, from the board to the leadership to the faculty staff. It's all about you, and so I want the students to know that we care about you. We'll always keep you in our thoughts and prayers, and we want you to be very, very successful, because someday you'll be the one sitting up here.
What would you like students to call you? Dr. Shonrock, President Shonrock?
Both sound nice. I'm pretty flexible.
Okay, so no preference there? Okay.
And Karen goes by Karen.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you all.